तौ सन्तोषयता सन्तौ श्रीलरूपसनातनौ दाक्षिणात्येन भट्टेन पुनरेतद्विविच्यते तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितं पर्यालोच्यात पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः जीवकः. How are you? Adaksh bro, how are you? No. Bro? Yes. Tirumala, you are okay? Do you need jala? No? Little difficulty. Sambalam, you are also doing need jal? Uh, but morning you took prasada? Okay. Yeah. Maybe you can keep till 12 o'clock and take next time onwards. Huh? But 12:30 you have class, no? 12 o'clock. Acha, 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 acha. Otherwise late you can do. Yeah. No, no. Actually, change means Ekadasi day previously we were having off. Now they no off, no off. So we'll be having classes. Only Sundays we'll be having the off. So that means previously 2 extra holidays were there. So those were chopped off. And now we have classes. And Ekadasi also will be having 2 times prasadam. Take prasadam, study well. Every Ekadasi. 2 time prasadam and classes normal. Uh, so Satchidananda Rupatvam. We discussed yesterday what Nirgunatvam of the Vaikunta. Very good. Thank you very much. No, no. Oh, Ganashan gone. Yeah, yeah. Wait. Wait. Oh, can you keep? आ गया. Yes. Working. Anuched number 63. We discussed yesterday 63. So whoever is going to Vaikunta, so he will never return back. That we discussed. That is 63 Anucheda. And after that, we also discussed Vaikunta is beyond the prapancha, that means material creation, and also whoever is going to there, so he will never return back. These two features together we discussed. Yeah. Next, after that, we discussed Nirgunya Prapyatyam, that means whoever in the Nirguna state, those only attain this. That also we discussed. And it is the shelter for the Nirguna. That means whoever is staying in the Vaikunta, those also will become Nirguna. So that is discussed. Vaikunta is Nitya, is eternal. That is also discussed. Vaikunta is that means is attained by the bhakti, and that bhakti is just rejecting the pleasure of the liberation. So that means this Vaikuntha is attained by such a bhakti which rejects the pleasure of the moksha. That means it's beyond the pleasure of the moksha. It is meaning. So by that bhakti it is attained. So like this we discussed, and today we are going to discuss Satchidananda Rupatvam. It's the 69. Yeah. Yesterday we finished 63 to 68. 7 Anuchedas. So today is the 69. Yeah, it's small Anuchedas there. Those were. So, and we have maybe 2-3 classes we'll do. Then after that we'll do self-study maybe. Because finishing everything I don't like. Even Tattva Sandarbha I left 4-5 Anuchedas. 6-7. And also Bhakti Sandarbha I left some 40 Anuchedas. And in this at least 20 Anuchedas. At least. It looks good actually. That is the parampara of the Benares. Nobody will finish any subject. That is the rule actually. That means they will give something for the student. You do this yourself. You do that. That is a general system actually. So already today we are going to 69. So 80 we do after the 20. I'm thinking. Huh? Chatusloki is also coming. Achha, okay. Satchidananda Rupatvam, that we are going to discuss. That means Vaikuntha is Satchidananda Rupatvam. It is completely supremely blissful. That we are going to discuss today. And also eternal and supremely blissful. Satchidananda Rupatvam. Sat means eternal, Chit is conscious, and Ananda means bliss. It is off. It's a form of Sat, Chit and Ananda. Or otherwise, Vaikuntha's form is Sat, Chit, Ananda. Evametan mayadishtan anutishtanti me pataha kshemam vindanti matsanam yad brahma paramam viduhu. It is from Uddhava Gita, 11th canto, 20th chapter, sloka number 37. Translation. Persons who seriously follow these methods of achieving me, which I have personally taught, attain freedom from illusion, and upon reaching my personal abode, they perfectly understand the absolute truth. So, in this, what is said, Krishna is saying that he explained the ways. That means bhakti actually. Bhakti yoga he explained in the 20th chapter of this. You'll be seeing the what is the qualification for the bhakti. That means nanirvinno nati sakto. Like this, the criteria is explained, and one should have the what is the matkathasu shraddha. So one who is developing the shraddha in the Krishna Katha and not fully renounced or not fully attached. So such a person can do the bhakti yoga, and like this the bhakti yoga process is explained, and at the ending of that he is saying that whoever is following this marga, whatever I said, may pataha, so anutishtanti, he follows, then what they get? Kshemam vindanti. That means matstanam kshemam yad brahma paramam viduhu. They will reach to my abode, that is Brahma, that is paramam. So now from this, so we have to get the meaning of This Matsthanam means we already discussed that is Vaikuntha. Even Krishna's abode is Vaikuntha, that is highest Vaikuntha. The topmost Vaikuntha is known as Krishna's abode. So that is what? That is Brahma, he is saying here. So how the meaning is brought, that means here how this sloka is related to the thing what we want to prove. What we want to prove? We want to prove Satchit Ananda Rupam. Vaikuntha is Satchidananda Rupam. So how to understand this? That means this sloka is how it is related to that. How it can prove the Lord's abode is Satchidananda. It is simple logic. See here. What he is saying, my place, he will attain, whoever is following this path, he will attain me. Matsthanam means he will attain my abode. That is Vaikuntha. Matsthanam means we already discussed that. That is Vaikuntha. So then after that, that is nothing but what? Brahma. That is Brahma. Brahma means what? Satyam, Gnanam, Anantam, Brahma. Brahma means we all know. Yeah, and Vijnanam, Anando, Brahma. That also we know. This is from the Upanishad also. So it is a known fact. So that means his abode is Brahman. So that's why his abode is Vaikuntha is Satchidananda Rupaha. Huh? Chit. Vijnanam Anando Brahma, that also we know. So Vijna Ananda is directly there. Yes. So by just saying my place is Brahman, so immediately we should easily, Brahman we know that is Satchidananda Rupaha. So that means his abode is Satchidananda Rupaha. Clear? What is the problem? Is there any problem? Adarsh Prabhu, you got? मे पतः ज्ञानकर्म भक्तिलक्षणान् मत्प्राप्युपायान् ज्ञानकर्मणोऽपि भक्तेषु भक्तेः प्रथमतः क्वचित् कदाचित् किञ्चित् सहायकारित्वात्. So here Krishna is saying he is attained by the processes he explained. There, what are those processes? Gnana, karma and bhakti. That means Krishna is attained by the Gnana, Karma and Bhakti. Like that it is said. Me Pataha means, he also explained in the previous chapters, Gnana and Karma. So from this one may think, that means one can get that he is attained by the, here he is saying, he is attained by the Gnana, Karma and Bhakti. Means what? That means by the following the Karma also you will go to the Vaikuntha? Not that. Here the meaning why it is said Krishna is attained by the Gnana, Karma and Bhakti here. In what sense it is said Gnana and Karma? Gnana and Karma, they initially somehow or other are just presenting. That means they just sahayyakaritvat bhakte, they help bhakti initially. Somehow or other, somewhere. So, how it is? How bhakti? Because of this dust is rising here. Just that window. If I close, then I will die. If I don't close, my nose will die. Now it's okay. It's very hot looking. The body is experiencing now new thing. Actually, till now we are experience of cold. Na? So now all of sudden here, sudden change is. No one can hit. हम लोग तो सेवा करना है ना भाई, क्यों हिट करेगा कोई? नहीं तो ये तो कितना लॉस हो जाएगा. कुछ नहीं होगा. Okay. ज्ञान कर्मणोरपि भक्तेषु 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 भक्तेः भक्तेषु भक्तेः प्रथमतः क्वचित् कदाचित् किंचित् सहायकारित्वात्. Yeah, that is very good. Adarsh Prabhu is mentioning this. Sangha Siddha Bhakti, that means people initially might be doing, we already discussed that one is making these, and these. You remember this diagram? Very long back I discussed in the Bhakti Sandarbha. There are the two big goals are there in that. So it is initially it is a Mishra Bhakti. Then after that they will be coming to the, so that's Brahman realization, and another is the, I said this together, Bhakti and the Paramatma, that means yoga is the one. So there, that's initially what he in this goal, if you see, if you open and see, so in this initial goal, that before coming to the either the Gnana Marga or the either to the Bhakti Marga, so those will be doing what? Mishra Bhakti. Gnana Mishra Bhakti or Karma Mishra Bhakti or the Gnana Karma Mishra Bhakti. So nobody will come immediately to the pure devotional service. Mostly, maybe exalted devotees like may come to the pure devotional service just like that. But generally, what initially their consciousness is like that. So in the that's why here Jiva Goswami was saying Bhakteshu Bhaktehe. That means this Gnana and Karma are becoming the servants or helpers to the Bhakti in that devotee. Not, he is not saying in general. That means Gnana and Karma are the helpers for the Bhakti. He is not saying like in general. Somehow, somewhere, kadachit, that means kinchit. So that means kadachit means some time. Kinchit means some amount. Kvachit means somewhere. Pratamataha, that means at the beginning. At the starting. So at that time, so Gnana and Karma so might be helping actually. So that means consciousness is initially we are not in the stage of pure. Immediately, abruptly can we come just today is we are karmi and tomorrow onwards pure devotee. That means Gnana Karma Dhyana Avrutam we started doing. That kind of thing is possible. Very rarely it is possible. Our consciousness is having some kind of this attachments for the karma and gnana. Slowly we will realize and we leave that. So that's why here is said karma and gnana are somehow, that means in that way they are becoming the helpers for the bhakti. So that's why here Krishna is saying that. So one will attain the following my path. My path means that is karma, gnana and the bhakti. In that sense it is said, that means gnana and karma are mentioned in that sense. But not that they are directly helping or directly leading to the Vaikuntha. Okay. Kshemam madbhaktim amangalamayam yatstanam param brahma. What is that? Param brahmeti. Printing is missing. What is that? This param. परम ब्रह्म नहीं है क्या?
परमं ब्रह्मेति विदुर
ब्रह्मेति
जानन्ति.
ओके. ओके. परमं means ब्रह्म iti viduhu jananti. That means my place is what? Is the paramam. That is what? Brahma. So like this, vindanti means jananti. Viduhu, actually sorry, viduhu means jananti. Viduhu means my place is known as param brahma. Ittamevo daharishyate cha. In this way only it is also said in the 10th, 28, 15, 16. Kshemam, bhakti is a kshemam. That means mangalamayam. Here, kshemam means Madbhaktim Mangalamaya. Sorry. Kshemam Vindanti. The spiritual abode is Kshemam also. Kshemam means what? It is Bhaktimayam, Madbhaktim. That means Vaikuntha is a bhakti actually. Attaining bhakti is also, it's nothing but the attaining the bhakti actually. That is what? That is Mangalamayam. That is very auspicious. And that is known as what? Brahma. Param Brahma. Okay? So that's why Vaikuntha is what? Param Brahma. Ittameva udaharishyate cha. Okay? Getting? चारा देखते तो उनको डर लगता है एक्चुअली सबको चारा आई एम फीलिंग afraid of faces because everyone is looking very seriously and they are not getting or not getting. Okay. एकादशी डरावनी चारा fearful fear creating faces, fearful fear creating. So ethameva udaharishyate. In this only it is said in the 10th canto 28th chapter. 28th chapter, you know, 10th canto, what is happening, that Leela? Huh? Who will tell? Pralamba sir? कौन सा? Before that what? अरे तो इतना तो नहीं जानते. Nanda Maharaj, Varuna, and these all Gopas, what they asked to the Lord, you show. We want to see the Vaikuntha. Show. Context से समझ आएंगे सोचते हैं तो लेकिन context इति संचिन्त्य भगवान् महाकारुणिको विभुः दर्शयामास लोकं स्वं गोपानां तमसः परं सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तं यद् ब्रह्म ज्योतिः सनातनं यद्धि पश्यन्ति मुनयो गुणापाये समाहिताः गुणापाये samahita. They requested all these Gopas. So we want to see Vaikuntha. So then Krishna showed him. Darshayamasa means he showed. Swam lokam, his own abode. So what is that? Tamasaha param. It is beyond the tamas. That means there is no tamas means there is no rajas and there is no sattva. If one is not there means other because these three are the close friends, Jan Jagaris. Without leaving others, so they cannot. Without others too, so they one cannot leave actually. And what is that? That abode is Satyam Gnanam Anantam Yad Brahma Jyotis Sanatanam. That is Satyam Gnanam Anantam. Brahma means automatically we know that is Satyam Gnanam Ananta. Everyone already know that. So that's why in the previous sloka, so Satya Satchita Ananda is not directly said, just Brahman is said. That is enough to prove, that enough to say that spiritual abode is Satchita Ananda Rupam. So here it is clearly said. Whatever is that Satyam Gnanam Anantam, that is nothing but Brahma Jyoti Sanatanam. That is his abode. Okay? Next, 70th Anucheda. Tathaiva. Anyway, that down line is like that only. Tatha. Na yatra kalo nimisham parah prabhuhu kuto nu deva jagatam yaishire na yatra sattvam na rajastamascha na vai vikaro na mahan pradhanam param padam vaishnavamamananti tat yanneti netityat tudat सिसृक्षवः विसृज्य दौरात्म्यनन्यसौहृदा हृदोपगुह्यार्हपदं पदे पदे. We are going to Tathaiva. That means this Anuched number 70 we are starting. The 70 Anuched is also same. Sachidananda Rupatvam is proved again. Yeah, free from the all these. By hearing this sloka itself, he could have understood. Na yatra sattvam, na rajas, na tamascha, na vikaro, na mahan. That means na mahat, na pradhanam. That is param, padam, vaishnavam, amananti. So na yatra kalaha, there is no time. So na devaha. So like this. Translation I will read. 2-2. 2-2. Second canto. Second chapter. 2-2. 17 and 18. In the second chapter, second canto, 17th and 18th sloka. Translation. In the transcendental state of labdopashanti, there is no supremacy of devastating time. That means there is no influence of time, which controls even the celestial demigods who are empowered to rule over mundane creatures. So time can rule even the devatas also. There also, even Brahmaji also time bounded. Only 100 years. After that, he has to vacate his place. So it is controlling even the great demigods. So, but that time is not there. And what to speak of the demigods themselves? If the time is not there, means so controlled by this time, that demigods, those are also not there. Nor is there the mode of material goodness. There is no material goodness, nor passion, nor ignorance, nor even the false ego, nor the material causal ocean, nor the material nature. Na pradhanam, na rajas tamas, all. And next sloka is saying, the transcendentalists desire to avoid everything godless, for they know that supreme situation in which everything is related with the Supreme Lord Vishnu. Therefore, a pure devotee who is in absolute harmony with the Lord doesn't create perplexities, but worship the lotus feet of the Lord at every moment, taking them into his heart. So that's why that is a place is free from all these. So that's why he is not having any confusion. Just it is a place of the Lord, and he is always fixed with his devotion. So he is always focusing on the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. So this is the translation of these two slokas. Now from this we should understand Sachidananda Rupatvam should be established of that abode. It's clear, na? Go to next Anuched. Acha, ठीक है. Atat. Atat means here. So here in this, where is the sloka? Vaishnav amananti. Amananti means they accept or they. No. Amananti means no. नेति इत्येवम् उत्स्रष्टुमिच्छवः दौरात्म्यं भगवद आत्मनोः अभेद दृष्टिं विसृज्य भगवदात्मनोः अभेद दृष्टिं विसृज्य अर्हस्य श्री भगवतः पदं చరణారవిందం పదే పదే ప్రతిక్షణం హృదా ఉపగుహ్య ఆశ్లిష్య నాన్యస్మిన్ సౌహృదం ఏషాం తథా భూతాః సంతః యద్ ఆమనంతి మీన్స్ జానంతి తద్ వైష్ణవం పదం శ్రీ వైకుంఠం ఇది బ్రహ్మస్వరూపమేవ తద్ ఇది తాత్పర్యం. Total scene we don't know. You know total scene? What is happening in this chapter? Not in this Anucheda chapter. Jiva Goswami is explaining. Sukadeva Goswami. Actually, this is the flow here. Initially, the yogis, how Parikshit was asking a question in the first chapter. What is that question? Parikshit was asking, Jitasano, Yatha sandharyate brahman dharana yatra sammata yadrushiva harayed ashu purushasya manomalam. So, my dear Sukadeva Goswami, you please explain how to connect my mind with the Lord so that my contamination, my heart, how to connect my heart with the otherwise, my mind or my heart with the Lord, or otherwise, so that my contamination in my heart will be removed. So you explain. That means otherwise how I can focus. That means how I can focus on the Lord so that my contamination will go out. So he asked this basic question. Then he started explaining. Sukadeva Goswami is explaining initially the worshipping of Virat Rupa. Initially, neophyte yogis, they worship. So first of all, Virat Rupa, and slowly, so they will come to and worshipping of the Antaryami of the Virat Purusha, that is Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. So on the last transcendental form. So in this way, so the mukti, how they get, so finally they will get, that is explained. So here then slowly they will come to the such a consciousness. These yogis, they come to such a consciousness. They will leave their previous mentality. What is that? These yogis, they were having the previous mentality. Neti. That means this neti concept was there initially. So that means they are rejecting all these. So these material objects by the neti. So this, and also they want to utsisrukshaha. they want to leave everything. They are desiring to leave everything. That means all the material things. And so these people, material objects they want to leave. These people what? They will finally, they will leave their dauratnyam. They will leave their dauratnyam. Dauratnyam. Dauratnyam means here thinking themselves as non-different from the Supreme Lord. So that also, that feeling also they leave, these yogis. So those leave that, and then what they will come, with what consciousness they will come? They will come to the such a consciousness. So they will finally accept the, that means Vaishnavam Padam. That means they accept the Vaishnavam Padam. That means Vishnu Loka. And also Visrujya Sri Bhagavatah Padam. That means they will come to the Bhagavatah Padam. That means the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. These yogis, they will become, so finally, the devotees. I don't know I don't remember the inside the steps in the Kramamukti. So that's why I don't know how the evolution of the consciousness happened in the case of these yogis. Is clearly I'm not remembering, because this chapter very long back I read. So, and also I didn't teach. So anyway, it's, you all know, it's because you all read. So now finally he will be, this yogi is coming to such a state, he is coming to the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. Pade pade pratikshanam hruda upaguhya aslishya anyasmin sauhridam yesham tadabhutaha santaha yad amananti. So this means these will come to the lotus feet of the, they will take the shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord, and yeah, and they don't, anyasmin sauhridam, na anyasmin sauhridam yesham. That means they don't think any other thing than the lotus feet of the Lord is going to benefit them. So such a consciousness they will reach, to such a consciousness they will reach, and they come to know then finally what? So that point, and that is known as Vaishnavam Padam. So those people will finally come to the, so they will, they will come to know what? Jananti. Kim Jananti? That means Tad Vaishnavam Padam. That is what? Sri Vaikuntham. So that is only Brahma Swarupam. So like this, if you take this sloka and if you understand, so these yogis finally leaving all these conceptions, that means other conceptions, so than the pure devotional service, those things they will leave, and finally they come to know that is known as, that point is known as Vaikuntha, that is Vaishnava Padam, that is Vaikuntha, that is Brahma Swarupam. Okay. So that's why here Vaikuntha word is not there in this sloka. Vaishnavam Padam is there. So then from that, so we are bringing that Vaikuntham. That is what? That is Brahma Swarupam. Because they left all the other concepts and they reached to this. This is the ultimate Brahman. అనేన ప్రేమలక్షణ సాధనలింగేన నిరాకార రూపం అర్ధాంతరం నిరస్తం. That means by this kind of attachment to the Lord, this kind of love, so prema lakshana sadhana lingena, they took what kind of sadhana now? Now they are worshipping the lotus feet of the Lord. So this is a sadhana for them now. Previously they were having the various sadhanas. So they did the Neti Neti, and also before that they meditated on the Virat Purusha, and they focused, they concentrated their mind, and after that they Neti Neti, and then after finally they accepted what? The lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. So that's why here what? Finally what? Everything is, that means even Nirakaram Rupam, that means Lord not having form, that is also rejected, because these yogis also rejected that and finally come to the stage of the worshipping the lotus feet of the Lord. So that's why we can understand this is lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, that is a Vaikuntha, that's place, that is the supremely Brahman. अत्र निराकारस्परायणस्यापि मुक्ताफल टीकाकृतः दैवाभिव्यञ्जिता गीर् यथा. From the अत्र निराकारास्परायणस्यापि मुक्ताफलटीकाकृतः तत्परं पदं वैष्णवम् आमनन्ति अधिकृतादिष्टितराजादिष्टिततत्त्ववत् ब्रह्मादि पदानामपि विष्णुनादिष्टितत्वात् परम् इत्युक्तं विष्णुना एव अधिष्ठितम् इत्यर्थः इति. अतएव श्रुतौ अपि तस्य स्वमहिमैकप्रतिष्ठितत्वं स भगवः कस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिते इति स्वे महिम्नि इति. अतएव उक्तं क इत्था वेद यत्र सः इति. What is happening in this? From the Mukta Phala Tika. In the Mukta Phala Tika, what we are having? Daivyabhivenjita Gihi. Means there is a Gihi means it's a Geetam, that means it's a song. There is a song. What is that song? Tat param Vaishnavam Amananti. Amananti means Jananti. So they know Vaishnavam Padam. Adikrutadishtita Rajadishtitatva Rajadishtita Tattvavat Brahmadi Padanamapi. Example is given. What? Adikrutadishtita Rajadishtitatvavat Brahmadi Padanamapi Vishnuna Adishtitatvat Param Ityuktam. Vishnuneva Adishtitam Ityardha. Like how the king is situated in his kingdom, same way Brahmadi Padanamapi. So similarly, the abode, that means Brahman, the Brahma, that is Brahma Jyoti, Brahma, not Brahma. So Brahma Padam is also who is situating, who is sitting in that? Who is sitting? It is Adishtitam. Brahma is Adishtitam. Adishtitam means situated. Adhisthana means sitting place. So, and it is a sitting place for whom? Brahma is also. Vishnuna Adishtitatvat. That means Vishnu is sitting on the Brahman. That's why Brahman is a sitting place, and in that who is sitting? Vishnu is sitting. So that's why it is Param. Param iti yuktam. Tat param padam Vaishnavam amananti. That param padam is known as what? Vaishnavam. It is known as Vaishnavam. Param padam is known as Vaishnavam. Vaishnavam is, now in the sloka, if you see Bhagavatam sloka, what? These yogis, after leaving one after one, that means neti feeling they left. After that, they are one with the Lord. That feeling also, that consciousness also they left. And finally, they are coming to know what? They are coming to know a Vaishnavam. They will be coming to know Vaishnavam. Now, here Vaishnavam means what we took? We took it as Brahma. Yes? Vaishnava means what we took, that's Brahma. That's why it is Vaishnavam Padam means that is a Brahma. That is nothing but the Vaikuntha. It is nothing but the Brahma. So how can you know that is a Brahma? So if you say Vaishnavam as Brahma, then only you can establish Vaishnavam. That means Vaikuntham is Satchidananda Rupam. Yes or no? मुनि जी क्वेश्चन मार्क आ गए प्लेस में, क्या आया बोलो? बाबा जी पेन नहीं रख के क्या? हाँ, इधर हैं अतुल बाबा. Oh, here different boats there here. अच्छा. The Bhagavatam sloka, what is it? Two, huh? Sahi? In that what? These yogis, this is yogi. He is living this, is living this. Then he will reach to what? He will come to know what? Amananti means jananti. Kim jananti? Vaishnavam jananti. Game is here only. Vaishnavam. Vaishnavam jananti. Here Vaishnavam means what? What we should take Vaishnavam? Maybe it is also a planet who is in the material world. It is also Brahmaloka, like Brahmaloka, it is like Vishnu Loka. It is there in the material world. Yes? Like Varun Loka, Surya Loka, Chandra Loka, like that Vishnu Loka, that is Vaishnavam. Okay? No. No. Why no? So then, how can you say here Vaishnavam, that means Vishnu Loka is Brahma? That you have to prove. Yes? If you establish this Vaishnavam, that is the Vaishnavam you can take as Vaikuntham, that is no problem. It is Vaishnavam is a Vishnu, Vaikuntham, no problem. But it is Brahman, how can you say? So finally these yogis come to the Vaishnava, that means how can you say it is only Vaikuntham is Brahman? Tad Vaishnavam Padam, that means Sri Vaikuntham. And he is saying, Jiva Goswami is saying what? This Vaikuntham is Brahma Swarupam. What he is saying in the explanation? Brahma Swarupam. That means it is a Brahman. It is Brahman. This Vaikuntham is Brahman. How? This doubt we get or not? You have to establish, Muniji. Then Sandarbha Muni is writing like this. He is bringing from Mukta Falatika. So from there, there is a one song in the Mukta Falatika. Gihi means song. What it is saying? What it is saying? This is saying, this song, Tat Param Padam. That whatever the Param Padam is what? That is Vaishnavam. There also is the same way. Vaishnavam. Vaishnavam Amananti. That means jananti. There also is there. Our Muktafala Tikakari himself is explaining this. What he is explaining? This, what is the meaning then? What is the meaning of Vaishnavam? Param Padam is Vaishnava. He is saying like this. Like a king is अधिष्ठित होना मैंने क्या बोलते हैं यार अधिष्ठित इंग्लिश वर्ड से सिचुएटेड ना अधिष्ठित अंडर द अधिकृताधिष्ठित राजा अधिष्ठितत्वात्. So, like how the king, is situated. Same. Anyway, this main important point what? Brahmadi padanam api. So here it is said that this Vishnu is Vishnuna adhishtatvat. Vishnu is controlling. Adhishtita means I am saying controlling. So Brahmadi padanam. Brahmadi padanam. So that means Vishnu is doing this. So Vishnuna eva adhishtitam ityardha. That means what? Brahma means what here? Brahmadi padam means Brahma padam. That is the Brahma padam means that is Brahman. He is also is adhishtita. Brahman is adhishtita by whom? By the Vishnu. So that's why. So here Param padam means that is Vaishnavam means. So that is Brahman, which is adhishtita by Vishnu. So that's why what you should take here. Vaikuntham means the place which is adhishtita by Vishnu. That is what? That is Brahma. So that's why it's Brahma means all you know, Satchidananda Rupam. So that's why Vaikuntham is Satchidananda Rupam. Clear? Yogi is there and he is leaving all the various feelings, that means various consciousnesses. Then finally he is coming to know the Vaishnavam Padam. Here Vaishnavam Padam means what Jiva Goswami gave, Brahma Swarupam he gave. So how to support this? So that means how can you write? How can you say? That means Jiva Goswami, how can he write like this? So he is in the Tattva Sandarbha also he said, so wherever I give my opinion, so I don't give my opinions with mental speculation. Either I will refer the any Shruti or the any Shastra which is quoted by the Madhvacharya. Directly if it is there in the Shruti, okay, and if it is not there, at least it should be in the Bhashya of the Madhvacharya, or otherwise it is the like this previous Acharyas like Sridhara ityadi. So those are otherwise Ramanuja. So like this he says, and the same thing he is following actually. He is not, he is saying Vaishnava means Brahma Swarupam, he only commented like this. Sridhar Swami Jiva Goswami commented. Then how can you say this Vaishnava means Brahma Swarupam? Here Vaishnava is there in the Mukta Falatika. So there Vaishnava is equated with as that means Brahma, Vishnuna Adhishtitam Padam. Vaishnava means what? Vishnuna Adhishtitam Padam, the place which is Adhishtita by Vishnu. So that is the Brahma. So that's why here what you can take, Vaishnava means the place which is Adhishtita by the Vishnu. That is nothing but the place which is Adhishtita by Vishnu means that means that is a Brahma. That is Brahma. And that's why Brahma, so that's why. Yeah. Yes. Atayeva Sruto api tasya swamahimeka pratishthitatvam. That's why in the Shruti also. स्वमहिमैक प्रतिष्ठितत्वम स भगवः कस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिते इति स्वे महिम्नि. Lord is situated in what? Lord is situated in what? Pratishtita means situated. Lord is situated in, even in the Shruti also it is said, Lord is situated in Bhagavaha. That means Swamahima, his own glory. Lord is situated in his own glory, that is Bhagavaha. So that is Bhagavaha means you know all. So he is situated in the Bhagavaha. That is said actually in the other Shrutis. That is a Swamahima. This Bhagavaha is Swamahima. It is not different from him. This Bhagava is the Swamahima. In that Lord is situated. In that Lord is situated. So, ka ittha veda yatra saha iti. Ka itta ityadi srutehi ardhatvenapi spashtam. Swam lokam na viduhu te vai yatra devo janardhanah ahur dhumradiyah vedam sakarmakam atad vidaha. Ka ittha veda yatra saha. Ka ittha means what? What is the meaning of ka ittha? Ka, who, ittha. Ittha, veda. Like this. Like he exists. Who can? Kon. Kaha. Ittha veda yatra saha. So this is statement by what? This is statement by the Kathopanishad. And what is the meaning of this? So what is the meaning of this? Ka ittha veda yatra saha. This is a Shruti statement. So what is the meaning of this? हाँ, किसको पता है वो कहाँ है? The meaning of this, किसको पता है वो कहाँ है? So then the meaning is also there in the 4th canto 29, 49 sloka. Swam lokam na viduhu te vai yatra devaha janardhanah ahur dhumradiyah vedam sakarmakam atad vidaha. ये धूम्रदीयः वेदं सकर्मकं कर्ममात्र प्रतिपादकम् आहुः ते जनार्दनस्य स्वं स्वरूपं लोकं न विदुः किन्तु सर्गादिकम् एव विदुः यत्र लोके. Is jumping to some new concept. हाँ प्रभु. थोड़ा सा स्पीड बढ़ाना चाहिए, ज़्यादा डिटेल्स में नहीं जाना चाहिए, तब दनादन चले जाएगी. ज़्यादा डिटेल्स में जाएंगे तो टाइम वेस्ट हो जाएगा. काइता, what he situated in Brahman, but what he situated actually. Brahman means what? In the Mukta Phalatika we saw that he is situated in Brahman. That means he is Brahman, Brahma Padam. That means Brahma is Adhishtita by Vishnu. That we read. What is that? That is Swamahima. That is what? That is Bhagavaha. That Brahma is nothing but Bhagavaha. That we discussed actually. That means Shruti is saying that. Sa Bhagavaha kasmin pratishtitah iti sve mahimni. Shruti directly it is saying. Where he is situated? He is situated in Bhagavaha. That is Swamahima. That is Brahma. That is who is Vishnu is situated. So, and also we are seeing in the Shruti, so ka itta. We are just going even further. That means this topic is a little bit after Sachidananda we proved, and in that proving we got that where he is situated. He is situated in the Brahman, we said. So that what is that? That Shruti is saying that is nothing but Bhagavaha. So what is that Bhagavaha? So the Bhagavaha we saw, that is Somahima. So now we are in that connection, we are going further. Shruti also is saying ka itta. Ka itta Veda Veda Saha. Ka means who, Veda means knows. So itta means what? In this way. Itta means what? What is the meaning of itta? Exist? No. Yatra saha na. In this way, na? Who knows? Who knows in this way? Where? He. That means who knows? Who knows? What who knows? Where he is situated. So that is Saha. That is he. That means nobody knows where he is situated. Nobody means who? Dhumra. Here nobody means even devotees don't know. No. Here nobody means Dhumra. Dhumra diyaha. धूम्र दिया, जिसका बुद्धि से धुआं लग गया. या इसका बुद्धि को धुआं लग गया. Smoke. धुआं means whose intelligence is is clouded by the smoke. Whose buddhi, whose intelligence is covered by the smoke. Those don't know, so those people don't know the place where Vishnu is situated. So that place is Vishnu's place. That place is Vishnu's place. Vishnu's place is what? These karmis, they don't know, na? So where he is situated, that place. वही जो आप नहीं जानता है वही. Whatever you don't know, that is the place he stays. That means, so what here it is, the Shruti Vakyam is saying what? So whatever karmi doesn't, what place karmi don't know, which place karmi doesn't know, that place is Vishnu's place. That is the meaning actually. Here, how can you bring, this is the actually Shruti, that means his place, he is that place which not known. That means not known by karmi. So he is that place which is not known by the karmi. That is the meaning actually. How can you say karmi? That we are taking out from the Bhagavatam actually. This is Shruti Vakya. Shruti Vakya is not saying karmi. So he is that place which is not known by the karmi. So this is the karmi is not there. He is that place which is not known by, which is not known. Or means who knows that? That means nobody knows. He is place. He is a place. Because that Vaikuntha and Vishnu, there is no difference. He is the place. What is that place? Who knows that? That place who knows? That means nobody knows. That means nobody knows means who doesn't know? Who knows? Who doesn't know? That is karmis. How can you say karmis? That Bhagavatam explanation. Why we are bringing the Bhagavatam sloka here. Swalokam na viduhute vai yatra devo janardana ahur dhumradiyo vedam sakarmakam atad vidaha. This is. Getting or going out. 29, 49. 48 na? Acha. Those who are less intelligent accept the Vedic ritualistic ceremonies as all in all. They don't know that the purpose of Vedas is to understand one's own home where the Supreme Personality of Godhead lives. Not being interested in their real home, they are illusioned and search after other homes. That means who are those searching other homes, not going to the real home? These are the Dhumradiyaha. Dhumradiyaha, the less intelligent class of men. जिसका बुद्धि में धुआं लग गया बुद्धि को ओके नेक्स्ट 72 एवं च ओम नमस्तेस्तु भगवन् इत्यादि गद्ये परमहंस परिव्राजकैः परमेणात्म योग समाधिना परिभावित परिस्फुट पारहंस्य धर्मणोद्घाटित तमः कवाटद्वारे चित्ते अपावृत आत्मलोके स्वयं उपलब्ध निज सुखानुभव भवान् ओम नमस्तेस्तु भगवन्. It is from the 6th canto 9th chapter is what? Narayan Kavach. Churning all the cantos left and right, here and there, here and there. Huh? श्लोका नंबर इज व्हाट? 30. ये हर बार ये तो आगे पीछे होता रहता है इसमें. 33 लिखा हुआ है इसमें, तो बड़ा है. ओ सुप्रीम पर्सनालिटी ऑफ गॉडहेड, ओ नारायणा, ओ वासुदेवा, ओरिजिनल पर्सन, ओ मोस्ट एक्साल्टेड पर्सन, सुप्रीम एक्सपीरियंस, वेलफेयर पर्सनिफाइड, ओ सुप्रीम बेनेडिक्शन, सुप्रीमली मेर्सीफुल, changeless, O support of the cosmic manifestation, sole proprietor of all planetary systems, master of everything, and husband of the goddess Fortune, your lordship is realized by the topmost sannyasis who wander about the world to preach Krishna consciousness, fully absorbed in samadhi through bhakti yoga. Prabhupada writes everything directly. It's just no scope. He doesn't give any scope to any other interpretations. He used translation such a way, only one interpretation you can do. After studying English, you will be getting only one meaning from that translation. But in Sanskrit, if you see, there is a chance to give the few interpretations. Once Prabhupada touched that, that means finished, gone. It is having only one meaning. Directly he writes, that means those who wander, material wander about the world to preach Krishna consciousness. Is daring. What we can say then? Then what we can say after that? Fully absorbed in samadhi through bhakti yoga. Then what? Finish. Because their minds are concentrated upon you, they can receive the conception of your personality in their fully purified hearts. When the darkness in their heart is completely eradicated and you are revealed to them, the transcendental bliss they enjoy is the transcendental form of your lordship. No one but such a person can realize you. Therefore, we simply offer you our respectful obeisances. So, who is saying this? Devatas? Demigods, na? Yeah. So after Rutrasura, so they got fear and then they are doing this. Huh? Lord. So in this what? Mainly. Ityadi Gadye. Next, Paramahamsa Parivrajakaihi. Ityadi Gadye. What is said? Paramahamsa Parivrajikaihi. Is there or not? Yeah, that's the sannyasis. Prabhupada was writing that these sannyasis, exalted sannyasis, they roam around the world to preach the Krishna consciousness. Paramahamsa Parivrajikaihi. Paramena Atma Yoga Samadhina Paribhavita. परिभावित स्फुट पारमहंस्य धर्मेण उद्घाटित तम कपाट द्वारे चित्ते अपावृत आत्मलोके स्वयं उपलब्धि निजानुभवः निज सुखानुभवः. So that means how the Lord is experienced. He is experienced by the Paramahamsas, Parivrajikacharyas. Where they experience this? Chitta, in their heart. So, and Lord is Swayam Upalabdha. That means He is available by Himself. And Upalabdha Nija Sukhanubhavaha. And He is experienced by those people. Bhavan. So, from this what we have to do? Bhavan Evamcha Tamaha Prakrutir Agnanam Va. So, Tamaha means here Tamah Chitte Apavruta. So, Udghatita Tamah Kapata Dware. That means here his meaning is given. Tamaha means Prakrutihi Agnanam Va. Atmavaloke means Swaswarupe Loke. So, Esha Atmavaloke, Esha Brahmaloka iti. So, Divye means Brahmapure, Yesha Paramatma Pratishtita Ityadi Sruto. Mainly what is going on now, the where Lord is situated, that is the main discussion actually. So, Lord is situated in what? So, He is situated in the Vaikunta, you are saying. That Vaikunta, even Advaitins, they say Vaikunta, okay, they accept. Okay, Vishnu is situated in the Vaikunta, there is no problem for them. Okay, Vaikunta is also part of the material world, Maya. But He is situated in the Brahman. That is a striking point for them. So, then that will really, now that we should establish that He is situated in the Brahman, that point we should establish. And that is nothing but the Vaikunta. Brahman and Vaikunta are not different. If you establish this, then your work is done. So, that is the point we are saying. Even if you say simply, so till now we are simply saying that He is, so Lord is the abode is the Nirguna, this, that. And we Prapanchati Tattva, we established Nirguna Tattva, also we established karma. By karma it cannot be achieved. All this these things are not so strong actually. But finally what? He is situated in Brahman. That we are putting the point actually here. Like Brahman is also Swayam Upalabdha. Brahman is available itself. So it's award. Similarly here Swayam Upalabdha